Hey guys, how's it going? It is Sunday, 8:16 p.m. and we'll go to Barent C. Check that out. I was thinking a bit between that and Surviveland. Surviveland, yes. I'll get that right. Checked out the subsistence. I figure we had enough survival stuff. I might do that tomorrow. It's nice to have some choices. It really is. At least for now. I did notice the cod season might be here, or might be upon us. I didn't get a notification of it in the notebook, but I noticed a couple things were ending. It was kind of weird. It was a day early or something, but we'll see how that goes. So yeah, I checked out this subsistence today. I love the new update. It's beautiful. It really is. I'm still, as much as I love it, I'm going to talk about a lot of different things tonight. Like, basically, I think I'm going to talk a lot about software, the creators out there, the developers. Believe it or not, I still am a developer. It's just I've never made any money off of it, nor have I tried, at least not yet. Not an easy thing. You know, you don't want to get stuck at sea. So far we still have the first boat. I haven't I've got a lucrative job to take me back to the main port. Oh, hello. What boats are we at here? I'm trying to remember what I would do. Oh, I have all 4 lines down. I was heading straight across this way, I believe. You can see the waves are really... What's the weather today? Before I start going. Oh yeah, that's why. That's nasty. Might explain that. Looks like I'm turned or moving, or I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Heck. I think I gotta turn this way more, but... Where are we going here? Get sunrise yet? Nope, not yet. Yeah, pretty rougher seas. Rougher as in rougher. Rough. I keep holding down the W key. I don't need to do that. All I have to do is just get it up there, and then away it goes. Yeah, I got 11 hours. Or 11 hours in. That's not too bad, actually. Oh, that's a big wave. Hello. Yeah, baby. Giddy up. I like that. Whoa, Jesus. Oh, man. It's turning me, huh? Okay, I gotta get back to the map here. Pay attention to what the hell. No. Map. I think there's a boat nearby. It just keeps on turning me, huh? Like it's pushing towards my the bow. Oh, there's the sun coming up on the east. I don't want to go this way. I want to go this way. Here. Yeah. Can I even get onto this to... There we go. Can't even hold it long. There we go. I'll honk my horn. Jeez. Oh, jeez. was awesome. Look at this, man. Oh, Jesus, Murphy. Who the hell said there's no rough seas in this game? Are you kidding me? I mean, the only thing that's missing, and I'm sure in the upper levels I've seen the foam, would be the water just crashing over the bow. Holy crap! I think what happens is because, look at this, man. That's crazy. Yeah, this is some of the rougher seas I've been in a while. Holy crap! You'll get this on Lake Ontario, I'll tell you that. Nasty. I think what happens, and I could be wrong on this, but just, you know, being from the programming background, I believe what happens is, you notice the shaking's not taking place, at least not yet at the back. That's because the resources will start taking more and more. You see more of the shaking, you won't see the rendering of the waves or the wave effects later on, the later I play this game. And that's just memory leaks usually. It has a lot to do with the graphics card, the memory usage, and the processing. But man, that was fun. Like, as soon as I got into it, I thought, man, I don't remember it being that wavy last time when we ended it. Starting to calm down now. You're getting into the shoreline now. I don't know if that's the reason, but I believe we have one more windy day out. We got a 14-1 coming. Oh, we finally got rain coming back on the Sunday. All right. Okay. What the hell happened there? That looked like I capsized. That was a crazy. You know, I almost want to try it. Go this way. Like, I'm not trying to... Yeah, I am trying to... I guess I am trying to deliberately capsize. So, hell, why not? That was weird. If I get myself up on this and ride the wave in... I'm not even going fast enough now, that's the problem. Yeah, forget it. That was cool. Okay. Pardon me while I go back and puke. I gotta see this first. Here. We won't do that yet. I can ride it at the back, but I really wanted to grab it from the other side, but I don't know. It's only 13 hours in, that's not good. Okay, let's check the map out, see if I found any other spots, which I really haven't. I should have gone here to the open water and then went across. I was afraid to do it. As it turns out, I would have been fine. I'm gonna head north. Oh man. I won't let you capsize. Oh, that was fun. Oh, jeez. I was like, okay. That is crazy. I'm gonna try doing it from in here and see what it's like. Holy crap. Oh man. Okay. That was cool. I'm all over the damn place now. Go north. I'll turn my sonar on. Hey, did I lose my, I did. Well, I'm having so much fun rendering and I lost my song? Yeah. I don't know why it does that. It's not really shaking much at the back. You know, this thing's usually shaking like crazy towards the end, but that was cool. Maybe it starts doing it with the shadows come into play, I'm not sure. Well, here comes the sun now. Well, that's a wild. This is gonna be a wild day. What's crazy about it is the waves are the wind's just coming from the back of me. It's as if it's coming from this way, but I don't know. Yeah, it's starting to shake a little bit now. I think it has more to do with the there's the ice. I'm not even going to get up to that island, I don't think. Now, the ice starts about there. I'm not going to get far at all. Alright. Well, let's just read. Definitely in the fall. So August kind of canceled itself out, even though we are still on technically the last day of August, which is interesting, but whatever. We do have a job in progress. I've got some gear in. Should have a bunch of it. And we'll see how it goes from there. Now it's shaking like crazy. So maybe it is the sun doing that. And I've noticed too that the waves died down. So I think it's more of a rendering thing, personally. The waves are not as violent. We were going two knot differential. Well, mind you, I'm not turning the same way, but now we're in there. No, it's not as violent. Mind you, I'm going a lot faster now that I've turned into the wind behind me. Never actually saw the sun come out, but anyways, 7:11 a.m. Okay, I gotta watch myself here. As you can see, it goes to solid ice. Nothing on the sonar in this area. To me, or is the sun not rendering? It's sure taking its sweet, you know what time getting up. Either that, or it's behind a cloud deck that I'm unaware of, which is possible. I just don't see it in behind the clouds. At here for lines. Yeah, we're still a little ways away. It's not good. Not good at all. I mean, I can go south and then this way a little bit, or I can... Basically, I'm trying to buy time. Try to make it profitable to explore this area, if that makes sense. wonder if it's going to hurt me to go on the other side of that that marker, the channel marker. There's only one way of finding out. There's a channel marker right there. It's getting shallow. Looks like I've been here before, so... At least close enough. Channel markers are all over the damn place. I don't expect to find anything in that area, but at the 16-hour mark. That's not good at all. Not good. I mean, I'm not going to find anything over there, to be honest. So I might as well get ready and get myself into position. So yeah, things were a little surreal. Kind of deciding as far as what I was going to be doing as far as Run8. I did a channel update. The views have actually picked up a bit for this, which is okay, but I know that's not what my core audience is. And honestly, I'll be perfectly honest. For myself personally, we do watch live streams. My son and I were watching Subsistence live stream, for example, for about 2 hours last night on the new update. but we don't do it very often. So to watch hours of content, I'm not suggesting that that's going to be popular or even feasible, to be quite honest. There's been times where I just want to shut off the microphone and not do the YouTube and just do my own thing. But we'll see how that goes. As long as the views are going upwards and people seem interested, then I'll keep doing it. But I've tried to post arguments as far as what I feel, and unfortunately it's a minority opinion. So it's not really too much more to talk about it, to be honest. I know I said in the description I was going to, but it's pretty much it. I don't know how many times they're updating this game, but I do know that they are updating other games out there, such as Subsistence on a monthly basis. You never know what you're going to get with Subsistence. You know, he doesn't tell anybody, really. He listens. He's very similar. Oh, did it just go blue? I think it did. Awesome. But he listens, you know, listens to the community and everything. Very similar to the Run8 team. You know, they'll listen to whatever they have access to as far as community-wise. They certainly have contacts in the community. There's no doubt about it. But you got to be at the right place, the right location. I'm not saying that they don't listen to people on Train Sim and stuff like that, because they do. They have people in there. But for me, it's just voting with my wallet, and this was kind of where things went. Suddenly, this weekend, I ended up purchasing another survival game, and the price was right. I mean, less than $10. I was like, okay, and it looked very realistic. Actually, this was before the Subsistence update, and it looked even more realistic than Subsistence or Stranded Deep, as far as what you had to do to basically survive. Now what blew it for me, actually I was playing it, and then all of a sudden I realized that there's no penalty for dying. It was kind of weird, but it's early, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, where is this thing? No, we're not there yet. And it's still green. I might hold off on this for a bit. We're only at 18 hours. I'd prefer it to go to blue. Just check the GPS for a second. Actually, let me check the map for a second. Yeah, those ones are red. I forget the order. I think I went this way, that way, and then who knows what. But ideally, I got to get back to that port. Unfortunately, not exactly what I had in mind, but we'll see. Oh, there's the getting close to the fishing. But oh, I see now. Okay, we're not quite. Not quite blue yet. I want to have a good shot at this. There's blue. Okay. Yeah, I forgot you can't really, you can't really drive it from here. Well, you can, but... That's different. Oh, that wasn't a good catch at all. Ooh. Only 5, really? Okay. Well, that sucked. Pollock and Haddock. Oh, did the others end? The other season must have ended. For it to do that. Okay. That'll work. Okay. Well, that's going there. I'm just going to grab a drink and a snack. I'll be right back. Starting to wonder if I should have done that second job too. In fact, how much time do I got? I know I'm headed the wrong way now, but what are the lines looking like? If I think the lines are going to be in too much jeopardy, 1 nautical mile. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. What I'm doing is I'm going to pick up the other job and head back to the main port. I was going to head in this area, but the problem is I have a job that's going to take me back to the center Originally, I wanted to go east from here. I can do that, but I believe what I'll do next time, maybe later, is I'll head east from here, or head east from the main port. But I'm gonna take a shot at it, because what I can do, well, yeah, there's a few possibilities here. I can go this way, that way, and then head all the way over to here, which is another possibility, depending upon where we're at. But I'm gonna take on both jobs. I think I have the time to do it. Yeah, I think this is a good move. Plus I can top off on fuel, which I think is probably a good safe bet to do. I'll get some repairs. Then we'll head off and go grab our lines. And I will head east. So I'll sell my hat. Do I want to sell the fish? I haven't even done anything with that. Cancel that. No. Whoa! That's tempting, but I already got one going on, so let me try this one. Ah, you bugger. Well, I'll have to remember that for later on. Oh, I got a calm, no wind day coming on Wednesday. Okay. check the fish market out. I'll go with one bait. I think I'm still gonna go with mackerel for now. I'm not gonna worry about the inventory, and I am just gonna go ahead and get out of here. So you can only do one job at a time. So hopefully I catch enough fish on this particular run. Actually, I'm gonna go inside for a minute. That way I can take a look at the logbook. I want to see what's going on here. So I got 7 days. $520 kilograms. I'm already up to 98 kilograms, so that's good. Oops, I always do that. So that's a good start. Good start for first line, even though it's not going to be as profitable as I wanted, but I'll get a better price in Twofold, or however you pronounce it. wind will die down tomorrow. Same amount of cloud. Oops. So that's why I can't see the sun today, because there's so much cloud cover apparently. Unfortunately, it shows on the thing. Oh, we're getting into more open water here by the looks of it. There comes a point where it just really starts to pick up quite a bit. I have no idea if it has anything to do with the depths or why it does it, but could have been even pausing going into that menu, I'm not sure. I want to go back to the line. We got a little ways to go, don't we? Ooh. It's not going to play out good. Let's see how that goes. Might have just tightened things up a bit. I wonder if this is because I just got out of the way of the island here. So now you're getting more of an open flow, but I don't know if it's that. Yeah, it seems that way. Either that or the sun, because the sun's going down, but I can't tell which is which. But it has picked up again. Not as fierce as it was before, but I'm going against the wind this time. Not going to try doing it from the side like I did last time. That was a bit of a waste, I think. Yeah, it's starting to get wild. was an interesting comment on the forums today about how the winters are like how dark does it get, and you really need your spotlight to see the buoys and all that. I was curious about that too. So there's a lot of, for me, there's a lot of curiosity in how the seasons are going to be. And even if I, for whatever reason, yeah, I mentioned Run8 again, and I'll say this again. I got my money's worth a long time ago on that. But the amount of money that I put into it, whether it be my rail driver, which, you know, I could use it for other things, but the real reason why I got a rail driver was because I knew that Run8 was a very prototypical simulator, as opposed to some of the other ones which are more toyish. And I bought what they call a rail driver. For those of you not familiar with Run8, what it is it's basically a control stand, so that you can. It's got all the controls, the brakes, and all headlights, everything. I forget how much I spent on that, but you know, I got my money's worth a long time ago out of it. It's starting to wear out a little bit. No big deal. But I did recently. I actually traded in my PlayStation 4 and spent a little money for a steering wheel. Well, I tried iRacing for a little bit. It turns out, nah, I'm not too sure if I like it so much. But at least I can use that steering wheel again if I ever get into another racing program. But for now, it's lying as about as dormant as my rail driver. The thing is, with Run8, you know, there was a lot of money tied into various routes and add-on products. I'm not exactly sure what, but then of course there's an amount of time that I've put into various things, whether it be trying to get you know, certain routes to work a certain way, or whatever. There's a time, there's money. Like I said, I still got my money's worth a long time ago. In something like this, for example, which was actually twice the amount of what I spent on the, like I bought this last weekend, I think it was. And then I quickly, from that $20, I went ahead and I spent $8 on another program, which is basically a survival game. What's ironic about that's $28. I could have easily, oh boy, I could have easily, yeah, we're getting to the rough seas again. I could have easily used some new add-on products that just came out for Run8, and I could have purchased that. But for me, spending $8 on one program and then spending, well, $20 on this, the $20 on this one is going to last a long time, I believe. There's a lot to explore. There's a lot of different boats to achieve. This is going to last me a long time. That $20 is going to be well worth it, as far as I'm concerned. I think it was $20. It seems about right. Maybe it was 12. I can't remember how much this was, but anyways, whatever the case may be, it's money I spent, so I'm not worried about it. It looks like we did okay for gonna get in there at appears to be a perfect timing. Wow, that's awesome. These waves are something else, let me tell you. Okay, let me switch over. I'm 18 hours. Yeah, I'm good. That's crazy. And I still got other boats to consider and play around with. This is going to be, and then the seasons, you know, what it's like to to barely have any sun. I'm looking forward to those things. So I've got a long way to go in this as far as I'm concerned. Okay, I gotta get over here. First I gotta find it. Oh man, I'm all over the damn place now. I can't even find the buoy. Oh, I'm not there yet, that's why. Well, there they are. I see them now. Well, okay, I gotta pull back. Either I gotta pull back or I gotta try to get it for the next one. I'll go for the next one. Try to line up better. Okay, hopefully I'd have better luck with this one. Really? Only two? You know, I must have been caught between seasons or some crazy thing like that. At least the pollock is... I'm getting the pollock up, so that's good. Man, that sucks. I think I lost a species when August 31st hit. So that's something to consider, because one of the species disappeared. Pollock, haddock, and then the other one, so I must have lost one. I think that's why the numbers are down, unfortunately. At least I'm hitting the pollock, that's good. In fact, I'd say that's good timing, considering. Looks like the number 4. You know, I'm not going to worry about that then. I'm just going to go with it. And little visual things like that, like with the sun shining through the clouds, like it is, or shining through some of the mountains. It's not a big deal for me. I look at this as something, you know, you're on a computer, it's a simulation, yes, but it's not real life. So I treat it as such. It's a pretty damn good simulation, I think, personally. I've seen a lot of mixed reviews about this, and I'm like, I don't get it. I mean, if you're gonna fast travel all over the damn place, yeah, you're not. This game isn't gonna last long for you because you're not enjoying the serenity of just capsizing your boat. But you know, I've heard such things. There's no rough seas. Yes, there is. I'm already demonstrating it. There's rough seas. You're not going to get a typhoon, or typhoons or hurricanes or stuff like that necessarily. And a hurricane isn't going to get into this section of water because it's sheltered. Not only that, you're too far north. I'll be honest, I was suspicious of it because I thought to myself, well, I hear things about North Sea in various places, but this is a different area. Because I've heard stuff about Barent Seas. I've never heard of the Barent Sea before, so this was new to me. I learned a lot more about basically this whole area by doing the research and said, wow, temperatures aren't too bad, and I didn't realize it went so far. It actually went that far north. Like Norway. I mean, yeah, you think north, but never realized it went that far north. Alright, so depending upon if I have my quota of fish that's required, I'll either head back to the south port or I'll head straight across east. Just to get... I better head to the south port and get that done, because if there's a job that I like, I'm gonna miss out on it. So no, I don't want to do that. Sun's setting there at 6:57. Just rendered, and we're blue. Where does it go blue exactly? I always thought it was supposed to be at 24 hours. See, that's kind of in a weird area, but whatever. I'm looking forward to the snow. Hopefully it renders in the medium levels. If not, I'll put it in the high for a little bit just to take a look at it. Although I've seen it, so it's not really a big deal. Speaking of weather, subsistence. Wow. That was a really good upgrade. That thing that's on Unreal 4 as well, and the weather that they did for that's something that is absolutely amazing. I found the sound of the thunder, the lightning, the rain. It was just awesome. I haven't seen lightning in this yet. So I'm kind of waiting to see what that's like. It's been a while since I've seen the rain, to be quite honest, so I don't know if we're going to get to it tonight. 9:22 Eastern. We have got, well, I got rain coming up. Holy crap. Hello. totally getting off track here. How long does it take to go through a day in this now? Let me think about that for a second. About 4 days away, so I'll calculate that in a second. Where is my buoys? I'm still a little ways away. That was dumb. Alright. What's the line looking like? Where are we at here? Yeah, we're okay. So I'm 4 days away. Oh, there. What the hell? Oh, I thought that was the buoys. I was like, no, that's 3 whales again. Wow. Look at that damn wave. Oh, easy, buddy. I don't want to hit you. I don't know what happens when... Hey, I'll go right through you. That's okay. That's even better. Okay, where are you? I don't see you. No, you're not here yet. That's why. There you go. Okay. Was better than I expected. Come on, give me some stuff. It's okay, I got 9. I'll take it. Yeah. Where's my perfects? Come on. Thank you. Ask and you shall receive. Oh, I'm on a roll now. I'll take a good. Ah, jeez. That was horrible. Yeah. Take that. Oh. Boo-hoo. I got cod! Holy crap, I got cod! The calendar must have changed or something. Oh, what the heck happened there? I got my first cods! I knew it! I remember seeing that on the little radar thingy. I was like, what the hell's that? Oh, I'm happy now. Very nice. Look how excited I get over that crap. That was awesome. Let's go. Next. Okay, I got enough to do my thingamajiggy thing. Thingamajig-jig. So that means I am gonna head south. Hello. Hit the right damn button, you doofus. So we got another perfect one lined up. At 19 hours, I'll take it. Well, this is turning out to be more... It didn't look at first, but it's turning out to be more profitable than I expected. I just wish I don't know. No, I think I took the right job. I'll just have to plan it a little better next time, maybe. Yeah, see, even though the sun's gone down, I'm still getting the stuttering effect, so that's a resource thing. That could easily be on my end. We're only going to 11 Eastern tonight. It's at 9:29 Eastern right now. Despite the stuttering, the waves have kept their intensity, so that's good. I think that's just a frame impact. Oh, come on, where are you? I don't see you. That's because you ain't there yet. It's deceiving. Just align that. We are at 19 hours, 46 minutes. Come on, where are you? Oh, there you are. I see you. Barely, but I see you. Oh boy. No, I screwed it up. That's okay, I'll get the next one. If I can hurry up and get over there. Come on. Thank you. I like 10. Give me some more cod. This is a good haul. Very good haul. Started out pretty crappy, but it's gotten better. Oh! Alright, don't miss him. I'll take a good. Nice. Ooh! Come on. Oh, horrible. More cod. Okay. Do I have enough room on this boat? Holy, that's the biggest load I've had. Absolutely. Okay. Let's plot a I'm gonna go. What do I want to go here? Southeast. I think we'll try for. Well, that was fun. So, I may wait until midnight to let everything calm down a little bit before I cut. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. So once midnight hits, then I will go to the back and chop a suey. Oh, well, there you go. I got my little marker. See, that's what I wish they did allowed to have the markers. I was gonna say southeast. I wish they had it so that you could have the markers. I understand, you know, you don't want the fast stuff going, which is totally understandable. I just wish they had it so that you could do it. I love the night sky with the clouds. I don't like so much in the day. It doesn't look as heavy. It looks too bright to me, but that's just my opinion. Everything's my opinion. So yeah, we'll come up to a more favorable forecast, I think, at midnight here. So we got 7.9 nautical miles to go. Oh, we're fine for fuel. Oh, we're Hapasui. Oh yeah. Look at that, baby. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh, look at the back. Oh no, there's no rough seas in this game, huh? Come on. Give me a break. Anybody who says that has not played this long enough. I mean, seriously, come on. I know I'm barking on that one, but, you know, you see people, oh, no rough shoes. You try doing this. Look at this. Whoops. Yeah, right. Now, I imagine. I mean, I honestly, I don't know what this would look like in. You know, here. Why not? Let's see how bad this looks, or how good it looks, I should say. Sorry. We're having so much fun. We're gonna max it out. The resolution's gonna, or the frame rates are probably gonna drop on this, but for now, see how the lighting, the shadow quality, everything changed in there. That was pretty cool. All right. I'll run a benchmark in a bit, but here we go. That just looks a little weird. But those are rough seas. Now my frame rates are really hitting on that. My deck is getting flooded. And I'm only at 3 knots. Oh, hold on a second here. Something ain't right with that. Okay, let's put that back. That's just a little bit too much. I'm not epic. I'm medium. That is me. Resume. There, notice my speeds are going back up? It actually had me slowed down because it couldn't keep up with it. Not to mention I'm very heavy right now, so I don't know if that plays into it, but keep a look back here. I was gonna wait till midnight, wasn't I? Yeah, see that now everything's just moving much better. Not as good as I'd like, but that's awesome. So no, the visual is not, you know, as perfect, but I'm okay with that. I think that wild ride just like that, even in medium quality, is pretty realistic to me. Yeah, capsizing the boat and turning on the side and doing all kinds of other crazy things. Actually, it'd be kind of neat to be penalized for it. Especially in a small boat like this, if you go out in rougher seas like this, and I don't know exactly how you could be penalized, but because even the big ships that, like I'm from the Great Lakes, between Lake Ontario, Lake Erie, when you get, you know, gale force winds, although 13.8 knots, you're not into the gales. But when you start getting into some really heavy seas, even on the lakes, and quite frankly, Lake Ontario is much more open than this. There's places where it feels as if it's an open sea because you can't see land in parts of Lake Ontario in some directions. So what ends up happening is you get some pretty huge waves. I mean, when you get 1 meter, 2 meter waves on Lake Ontario, this is, you know what we're talking about here. And it can happen. I was out in my little raft and under half-meter waves, and even that can be a little bit of fun. Talking an inflatable raft. Of course, I was close to shore. I've been capsized in Lake Ontario as well in my raft when somebody tried to rescue me, supposedly, because they thought they knew what the hell they were doing. And didn't think I knew what I was doing, but okay, we're at midnight now. So there, see, things have calmed down now. Much better. Okay. Now I can go and, whoops. I'll get it going here. Okay, so let's chop a suey the fish. I wanted to wait until I had the chance to do it. I should get a better knife. Ooh, 4.5 stars. I like it. Alright. So we got a little ways to go. Still plenty of fuel, but much calmer seas. Hey! 100-kilogram cod! I got an achievement. Haha! Take that. Yeah, much calmer seas now. Now, this is the time. Oh, I'm in September. I wanted to see that. I wanted to see what that looked like. See if my notes have changed. Okay, so that's in progress. We're in the fall. Due to high demand, cod prices have increased by... Oh, well, that's cool. September to October 7th. Very nice. Well, I'm glad I held on to my cod. Oh, I'm gonna have some fun. I was gonna say, I thought there were some boats up ahead. So I'm taking an alternate path by here, just to see if we can catch up some sonars or whatever. Of course, I'm not gonna worry about them. Well, no, I'm too far away. Smaller island there. Yeah, one of my, I saw some other posts. One of my biggest fears was this game was going to become too easy. And I've heard that some of the bigger, once you get into the bigger boats, it gets much more difficult, but then you learn it or whatever. I think I've been with this boat now, and I probably won't get to the second boat, I don't think, until maybe, hard to say. Depend, you know, I would say I would have to put another 10-15 hours into this game, and then we'll see. I'm looking forward to, you know, the managing of the crews and all that other stuff, so that's just another element that I think is going to be kind of neat. Wow, now I'm at 1,000 kilograms of cod? What's going on here? Do I really have that much? Where's it getting I got 1,000 kilograms of cod? No, whatever. Yeah, tonight I was in another weird reset mode again tonight, even though I got to see my son until 7 o'clock. We didn't get out much. We did towards the end. My stomach wasn't feeling too well either, so I think that was bothering me more, but I didn't know what was going on. I thought it was more of a typical Sunday reset, but then it didn't take long. Once I got into this tonight, I was just like, okay, well, this is cool. I haven't played this for a few days now. And then suddenly, you know, I really haven't thought too much more about it. As far as Run8, I mean, yeah, I mean, I miss it in many ways. I really do. I can't say that I don't. It's just, it's not the way that I used to remember. I've missed the old days, quite frankly. And I've tried to recreate as much as I can to get it to where it once was, but I even, the other night, not the last Run8 video I did, but I did one before that, where I was trying to figure out different areas, and I thought, well, let me try a smaller area that I can find, and the only one I could find was Syracuse, New York, and let me try to simulate that. But then I realized that not only was I in an area that wasn't designed for smaller traffic levels, but I was just setting myself up for either smaller traffic levels that didn't seem realistic for the yard, because it was a fair-sized yard, and then, you know, it's those yards, everything about these routes in Run8 are built for the capacity that they are. Like, I even was thinking about Jacksonville, Florida. I think about how Jacksonville, Florida, Jacksonville, Florida is a yard that's underutilized in the prototype, because it used to be much bigger. From what I understand, at least from the traffic patterns that were in the latest version, that a lot of the industry that once was there is no longer there. And the other thing too is it's a throwback from one of the old railroads that used to be there, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. All I know is, if I was to try to use Jacksonville as one of these intermediate yards, it would look ridiculous. It already looks kind of silly. I mean, even places like Bakersfield. These are very big yards. So I gotta watch out these boats up ahead. And the whales. Although apparently I can run right through them, apparently. Can't do it with the ice, though. Oh, my, that island I was nearby should be right around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Okay, are these guys gonna move, or do I have to, I can go around them. So at 5.9 nautical miles, I'm going at 9.9 per hour. So this is real, actual speeds. It's going to take me that long. And I noticed a change there, and I'm not too sure what that exactly is. I've seen that before happen, where all of a sudden I go across an area and things suddenly change. But I don't know what that is. I don't know if it has to do with a region. Maybe it's a little different than the forecast. I'm not even sure, to be quite honest. But it is what it is, so. Like, I just got past an island. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but hard to say. Maybe I'm in a different sector. Oops, I gotta watch out for this boat ahead of me here. Yeah, days are getting shorter, both in real life and in the sim. Hard to believe 317 with the light, the sky lighting up like this. I'm saying the days are getting shorter, but I remember when the sun was already up at 3 o'clock. Very cool. Okay, so we're halfway there. Comes the sun. So yeah, we're almost at 4 a.m. now. Big difference in just a month. Not even a month. I think it's only been about 2 to 3 weeks. Average of 3 to 4 minutes a day. The longer start to the day, and then at the other end. So you're averaging about 6 to 8 minutes, I think, of shortening days. Of course, these are fast, you know, fast scale minutes or whatever. This guy's been anchored up here, but looks like somebody's going through him now. That's just nice to have the AI stuff in there. Oh boy. Oh, that's exactly. Okay, got you now. That's why there was like a little pause in the thing. As you're getting closer to islands, it's starting to render stuff. So there's a bit of a pause. That's all that is. I'm not too sure where I gotta be on this. So I gotta get on the, I guess the right side. I don't know why it's showing that. Gotta be more towards here. Look for that red light again. Yeah. Wish you could change the zoom level of that. I don't think you can. I don't think you can. You can toggle it, but that's about all you can do. That's okay. Oh. Well, as this gets a little closer, I think I'll do a little bit of recycling, or setting up anyways. Be back in a few minutes. I think I better pay attention here. Oh. Just out of curiosity. Oh, wow. See, I hit one right there. That wasn't too bad. Little out of my comfort zone, but what I mean by that is it's a little bit away from where I want to be. Cod is huge up there, and that's where I was hitting them. Pollock, more of a pollock by the looks of it. Haddock was big too. Really big there, actually. There's a lot of areas that are pretty big on haddock. Redfish, hardly anything. Okay, just curious. Still overcast day. I'm going to use that. I want to use that boat there to kind of give me an idea. I got to go left of it. Alright. Yep, that's where I want to be. tell you, it's been with the heavy weight on this. It's been a slower trip coming back this way. That's for sure. Closer to home. Wow, that looks a little weird. Seeing those clouds like that. Not getting any lights yet, but headed the right way. It's possible that by the time I get back to Hammerfest, I may be purchasing the next boat. I'm not sure yet. I gotta think about it. My son says, don't get a loan. I'm like, well, yeah, that's true. I could play it that way, but... So sometimes it's better to pay some interest if your profit margin is going to be higher, so. But we'll see. I gotta stop yawning. I don't have to, but I should. I'll probably regret this, but I can have another drink. Okay. So it's 10:09 Eastern. I'm probably going to get into port, and then I believe the plan's going to be, depending upon if there is other jobs, I'm probably going to go northeast. I'll get there as quick as I can and then see how it goes. I'm starting to pick up some various spots. This one has actually got me interested, but I'm not going to plan any lines. I don't plan on being here long. I'm going to see what this is all about. And this is where I was originally going to come across this way, but then I decided to take that job, which in retrospect I don't know if that was a good idea or not for the amount of fuel that I'm using, but we'll see. I lost a lot of, well, I shouldn't say a lot, I'm losing a lot of fuel so much. Time is another thing, but having the reputation goes up helps. As I mentioned, my routine has been changing with the change in actually not bothering with doing the Run8 sessions indefinitely at this point. I'm waiting to see. Really, I got a long wait to see. It's probably going to take at least, judging by the timeline and what I've seen in the past, and what's, I would estimate that we just saw the last update for Run8 in version 2. I don't know that for sure. I'm only going by the trends that I've been seeing with them. So what'll happen is version 3 will probably be coming out at some point. I haven't heard any announcements of any new regions. Nothing has really come across my radar that they're going to create any new regions, or even developers or whatever they've been talking about doing. I just haven't seen it. So what'll happen for me is it's a wait and see game till the end of the year. I don't plan on investing time into this, or into Run8, between now and then. So for those, and I put this in the, I believe I put this in the channel update, that's the way I was headed. That doesn't mean that I'm getting away totally from RTS either. RTS is the software that I developed for version 1. I also had help with a good friend of mine, Ski. He was able to get in there and really do some incredible improvements towards the end before they locked up the files for security reasons going into version 2. So what's going to end up happening, as I said, I'm going to hold off on that. My son and I were talking about this, and we're already talking about how quick summer was going. I was thinking to myself, we didn't really get to do too much outdoor stuff. We went for a walk towards the end of the day, and I said, yeah, it would have been nice to do a day trip today. It would have been nice to get out, but his mom wants him home at 7 to unwind or some silly thing like that. And I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. He thinks it's a bunch of crap too, but anyways. That being said, I'm not going to complain about it. I told him that. I says, that's up to you. And he says, well, I've already talked to my mom. I'm like, well, I said, we have these things called agreements, and your mom's already stretching it. And I says, I can say, I could protest, but at the same time, she's the one that lets me have you for long weekends and stuff like that. I says, I don't want to jeopardize that. I says, so it's up to you. I says, you're the one that's going to have to convince your mom. But anyways, long story short, I said, besides, by the time the summer ends, you're going to be going back to me, dropping you off at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I said, that's where things will really start to hit for both of us, because for him it's now he's had all this extra time with me on a Sunday. That's going to end. I said, I don't think your weeknights are going to change, but there's a good chance I'm going to see him till 9 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So the reason why I bring all that up is, despite the fact that I'm distracting myself by doing this on a Sunday, keeping myself relatively happy, and then doing now I got another subsistence I really don't do on my own. That's usually something I do with my son, and that's it. I love the game, but it's more of a multiplayer, 2-player thing with my son when he's here on weekends. I don't do it by myself during the week. It's cool, but it's not as realistic as I would like, but we have fun playing it. There's a lot of multiplayer games I will not play with him that I just can't stand, but this one I enjoy. I enjoy playing with him. We had a blast today. I was taking shots at him across the water, and then we were literally father and son taking an axe to each other. If you hadn't seen it, check the subsistence video out from earlier today. It was pretty fun. That was all part of the new update. Whoa, hello. That was an interesting wave. Am I off course here? I might be a little bit. Nah, not really. I'll let that go for now. But so yeah, what's going to happen as far as the RTS side of things, which is really where this channel was headed. I did it with Microsoft Train Simulator, I did it with Run8. The RTS is more of a creative branch of my development, of trying to create add-on software that's compatible or either part of the system, which basically RTS, for those of you that are new to the channel or whatever, it stands for Railroad Transportation System, or Railroad Transportation Simulator, however you want to do it. Railroad Transportation Simulator is really what it is, although it's not really technically a simulator. It's more of a system. I prefer it to be a simulator, and that was always the goal. But more or less it's a system. It's a car forwarding system, or it has been, but it's been all kinds of different things. I use it as a system in TD Train Dispatcher 3. I use it as a system for Run8 more recently. I've used it in the past for Microsoft Train Simulator as well. What's going to happen, as I said, in the fall, there's going to be a hell of a lot more time on my hands. I'm going to have to fill it, or I'll go nuts. And that's where I believe there'll be enough time that I will dive it back into it, and I'll start doing some of the things that I wanted to do or set out to do back in the spring, or wanted to do coming into the summer, which I knew I wasn't going to have time for. And that is to look at working on a dispatcher simulation or a yard type simulation of some sort. I just don't feel as though pushing myself too much right now is worth it. That's not saying that I won't do it. I may at some point get tired of doing this. I might get tired of doing other things. I could easily go for another distraction. I bought another piece of software this weekend. Like I said, I vote with my wallet. It's not like I have a lot of money, but I still vote with my wallet. I'm going to check this here. I just want to make sure that I'm not... Yeah, I'm going to have to... Not exactly. I believe I got to get more towards this point here. But anyways. Okay, I'll follow him in. He looks like he knows where he's going. It's not that far, I know that, so I believe that is the direction. I don't think it's that way. Yeah, see, it's going that way, so we'll go that way for now. So, what'll happen in the interim? Sundays it could be this, it could be... Originally I was going to do it on certain days and still do Run8 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's not going to happen now. Indefinitely Run8's out of the picture. What'll happen is on Sundays and Mondays I will switch likely in between this and the Survivant. Now, there is a possibility, when I mention RTS, there is a possibility that I may be inclined to start doing RTS as well. I'm not making any promises like that because I know how much I procrastinate. But now that I've opened up that Run8 and got that, just basically said, okay, enough of wasting my time with this. We just had an update with Run8. It was, you know, to me it was lackluster. And this isn't the you know, I'm not trying to harp on Run8. Run8's doing what it is. It is what it is. You know, that's their baby. That they can do whatever they want to do with it. I've got my money's worth, as I said. I'm looking more now towards trying to get myself into a pattern, but not worry too much about getting myself into a specific routine. What used to happen was on Tuesdays and Thursdays I would go over to a server. Actually, what used to really happen was on Mondays and Wednesdays is when I would actually do stuff on my own Run8 server. I was actually considering going back to that, but as I said, I looked through the data. I don't see it as being enjoyable for me, so I just said no, not right now, not in its current form, and that's not going to happen. If I get the itch again, maybe I will. I highly doubt it. I think I've worn out that puppy for way too long now. I'm having much more fun doing this. I was looking forward to this again tonight. I'm actually looking forward to Survival tomorrow night. Now I don't know if I'm going to spend the whole night doing it. Like I said, I may. Who knows? As far as the length of the videos go, yeah, it is what it is. You guys can fast forward through stuff later on, or you don't want to hear me complain, you know, turn the volume down. There's good music in this, but put some other music on if you just want to watch me sailing. I don't know. So COD begins in September. I think that says that in the book too, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just take a look here. So you get, no, not the logbook. I gotta go through here. So you go into the wiki and you look at the fishies. And you look at COD. And there you go. From September, it's best caught from September to February season. That's when its quality is best. So I don't know how realistic it is that suddenly they pop up and decide to bite September 1st, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm not complaining. I was happy to see them on my line. They were there, so. Is this thing? I think I have to go just off to the left over that way. Oh, there he is. Oh, it's right over there. There, I see the flashing red light now. Okay, so I'll do a course correction here and running this guy over. Looks like he's coming this way. I did have this was actually inspiring me to look into doing a Great Lakes shipping simulation or something. I had the idea for a bit, and then, you know, I realized that this is, unfortunately, I don't think the popularity is up here. It's actually could be more micro niche than Run8 as a train simulator. I'm not 100% sure on that. It'd be nice to know, actually, because unlike, you know, like flight simulators, for example, are very popular. Racing, there's a lot of simulators that are possible. Simulators in itself is not the biggest genre out there. You know, more action games and combat and, you know, the like is more popular. So. Oh yeah, that guy's moving pretty good. Did I see him in the port before? I thought I saw this boat in the port, in that port. It's kind of cool if it is, because yeah, you know, I remember seeing a blue hull boat in there. I think that's pretty cool if it is. Alright, I lost the marker. Where are you? I lost the marker. It's got to be off to the right, but... Nope, there it is. Okay. I may save once I get to port tonight. Because it's 10:30 Eastern. Instead of venturing out, I may just actually, I mean, I can do it, but I'm just basically going into resume. Let's see this for a second. Yeah, if I venture out, I'm not 100% sure which way I'm going to venture out to. I may go this way through here and try that, just for, yeah, why not? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, so I'm just going to head out that way and then head to the island. I might start out, to be honest. Maybe I will. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll at least get myself started and headed the right way, and we'll figure that out once we get into port here. Man, I'm having a hard time picking up that red marker. I think that's it. I see the marker. I'll have to see what time it is when I get into port. Great things are going. I think I may end it in port tonight. Love to try to get down there some point, at least to give it a try. Looks interesting to me. It does, anyways. Okay, looking at the map. What the hell? Oh, marks on the ceiling. Yeah, see, you get towards the shore, and all of a sudden things calm down quite a bit. At least I think they were. I could be wrong. Not quite. Spoke too soon. Yeah, as I was saying about the whole ship project thing, what happened there was I really started thinking about this, and then I thought about my skill level, artist level, you name it, and I thought to myself, it's not going to look nearly as good as this. And the fact is, I planned on doing a lot of real-time stuff, not so much real-time, but one-to-one scale, no fast. Basically not the option to do fast play. In fact, I was looking at multiplayer, and I thought about it, and I was just like, it'd be great, but I don't think so. I mean, I'm thinking more or less the shipping, the canals, the locks. It'd be really cool because I have a lot of knowledge on it, but I know the ship simulator community at one time was talking about it, how cool it would be to have locks and all that stuff, but I don't think they ever got around to it. And I don't know how popular ship simulator really is, but it seems to get into a lot of different things, but I thought it'd be kind of cool, like, it just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it's feasible. RTS, on the other hand, is feasible because I know there is a demand for dispatching sims. Train Dispatcher 3 used to be Train Dispatcher 3 was the big one, but there's other things out there that I planned on doing. So, and not getting too heavy into the graphics, but being more of a 2D thing. Which on its surface, you think to myself, well, wait a minute, 2D's, nobody's into 2D, everybody loves this 3D stuff. Which is true. They do. But there's a lot of 2D simulators out there that do a pretty good job, especially if your environment is more simulating a 2D environment. In other words, a train dispatcher screen. You're not worried about looking at beautiful scenery outside. You're actually in a cubicle, which is kind of job-like, but it's actually challenging. There's challenging and enjoyment with it. There's stress as well. It's kind of like air traffic controllers. Not the ones that sit in the towers, but there's air traffic central controllers, which is totally it's a totally different beast. There used to be a great simulator, and it was totally 2D. It was ATCC. I think it was called ATCC, and it was one of the coolest simulators that I had ever played for air traffic control. I don't think they continued to make it, but I had it. I think it was about 15 years ago now, and if it was out today, I think, yeah, there might be some more enhancements to the user interface, but it'd be awesome. Because you're dealing with basically you're looking at the information that's on the monitors. You don't have to be 3D. I plan on heading that way with RTS. I want to make it better user interfaces. I want to make it more user friendly, but I think there's a lot to be said about what's potential, whether it be freight yard forwarding, yard masters. There's all kinds of things, and to me that's within my skill level reach. I do have to learn a few things about some of the newer tools and engines that I'm looking at, but I think that's more a project suited towards me, considering that the last project that I did was RTS version 1 beta, and that was totally done in just BASIC. It was text-based driven, but it did what it was supposed to do, and that was generate train files for Run8. And that's where the whole thing with Run8 begins, because there was that ability to go into the Run8 files and be able to manipulate them so that you were creating new consists for trains, basically. I never did that for version 2. It was something that Ski was not interested in doing, and had he been interested in doing it, I would be like, okay, well, let's do it. But because he wasn't, I wasn't really interested in doing any more, and it just didn't work out for the Run8 stuff that was available. So, but that's been about the limit of my pushing into development. There's been some 3D ideas I've had, but not every time I think about it. I know one, I procrastinate, like I said, and number 2, I'm in over my head. I got a lot of pipe dreams, I think, a lot of times. Developing software for 2D is not a pipe dream. It's totally doable. I've got a lot of ideas, in fact. I've got a lot of proven, how would you say, algorithms developed. I just have to apply them. So it's just a matter of me getting it down from what's already on paper, what's already on computer files, and actually getting into actually putting it into code, testing it, and seeing where I go. So that's something to look for me for the fall. I'm hoping the channel will showcase some of the development of that. Not necessarily the coding, because you mentioned the other day that they like somebody was like seeing the coding, and I've done that in the past. I won't be doing it for this because it's going to get into proprietary stuff that I'm going to have, and I don't want to really give away code. Unlike RTS, which was free, this is, or sorry, RTS version 1 beta, which was free, this is going to be a totally different animal, which I intend to my best of my ability, try to market it and see if I can make a bit of a side income on it. I'm not looking to quit my job, that's for damn sure. But it'd be nice to get into the market. Of course, I have my day job. I like my day job. I like my weekends better, but and my time off, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna lock this up in port today. See how my money and my catch goes and my bonuses and whatever, and tie it down for the night. Now I'm looking at the map right in front of me there. Couldn't see it at first, but now I see it pretty good. There's the one marker. Second one. I don't know what else to use the horn for, but to tell everybody I'm home. Or not home. Tell everybody I've arrived. Why not? That's the way I'm gonna head out next time. See my marker. Oh, he's even showing the little V thing. That's kind of cool. I just wish you can zoom in or change the zoom on that, but that's okay. I take it gutting the fish actually improves your revenue versus non-gutting. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I could have sold some fish earlier, and I decided not to because I hadn't gutted it. Although the ones cargo, of course, can't be gutted. Trying to interact while driving. That's the other boat. I guess he still is in there. Not that one, but this one right here. Actually, it does look like a different boat. I remember the blue. Thinking to myself, yeah, maybe it's kind of looks like it, but not quite actually. Oh hell no. I don't think it looked that good. I could be wrong, but easy there, Tiger. No, it wasn't that. I don't think it was that good looking, but I could be wrong. I don't think so. I saw him heading the other way, so I don't know. Nice. Wow. This is going to be a good one. Woohoo! 32,643. Wow. Okay, where's all the money coming in? This sucker right here, probably. Pollock's still up there. That's not making as much, but I didn't have much there, but that's pretty good. The prices are much higher for the cod. Not to mention I'm getting oh, that's nice. Okay. I know, I keep looking at this whole tutorial thing. I'm a handy fisher, very nice. Okay, let's buy some fuel. Only 916, that's nothing. Don't need any repairs. I'm not doing a repaint, forget that. Nothing available. Just this guy here. Yeah, there's nothing at the bar. I knew that because there was no one there. So we've got. I just did the dock. Oh, I just did the town. No, I did both. Okay. Fish market. I'll keep going with the mackerel for now. Check my inventory. Yeah, it's tempting. Am I at 59,000 now? It's tempting, but I don't think I want to. That'd cost me 20,000 just to buy one of these. That's almost tempting, but I don't think it's worth it. So yeah, we're gonna get some rain there. 5 degrees, wow. That's pretty cool for September. Three degrees. I wonder if that's 100% at 3 degrees. I'm wondering if snow's gonna come into play there. Because I remember in some of the videos I've seen, when it was single-digit temperatures, especially low single digits like this, you got in various places you would start getting snow. So I'm curious about that. We'll see how that goes, I guess. Okay, so next time, I don't know when that's going to be. It might be on Wednesday, I'm thinking. But looking at so I hit an area there. It looks like there's that. I forgot about that other area too. But I'm gonna head in a northeasterly direction for this little strait here, and we're gonna discover that location. Then from there, I'm gonna start maybe exploring this area. I've already done a pretty good job exploring this. That didn't take too long to get a pretty good handle there. See if what jobs are available here, and then you know, if something's lucrative, I'll go for it. If it's not, I may either take it, head to port, or I might head west and grab the job that takes me back all the way to there. That's going to give me quite a bit of extra cash. I believe 140,000 will get me the next boat. So I'm well on the way. And in fact, if I did that now in the other job, and went back to that northern port, headed back to the main port, that would probably put me over the top to do it. I'm just not too sure if I'm ready to give it up just yet or have a little bit of a buffer. But at this point, I'm not interested in a loan. I don't see the point of it, so. But we'll see, because I'm not too far off from it. I can tell right now. I don't think it's going to happen by Wednesday. Probably a week from now. I'm thinking I'm going to be getting into the second boat. There's quite a bit to discover, but this is a pretty good boat to do it because you're not wasting as much fuel. It's taking you probably a little bit longer, but there's a lot of little inlets and different things to look at. So no, I don't want to do that. I still don't want to do that. So that's it for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Always give me a like or comments, thumbs up, I guess that is, whatever the hell it is. And yeah, you always let me know if you're enjoying it and you want to see more, etc. I gotta get out of this somehow. How do I do that? Do I actually have to leave the port to exit? I never noticed that before. You actually have to leave the dock in order to exit out of the system, because escape is not working. Unless it... oh, okay, hold on a second here. I see the main menu here. Let's try that. Oh, okay. I was hitting the escape key, it wasn't working, so let's try that again. So we're on to September 1st. Yeah, we started up back at the 17th, so we're pretty much at, I would say, 2-to-1 ratio as far as the progression of time goes. So that's not too bad. So it looks pretty good. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Tomorrow night I'll be on with probably oh, whatchamacallit, Surviveland, however the hell you pronounce it. And yeah, we'll see you then. Have a good one. Take care.